Today, we will share with you recipes for how to how to conduct a good good judging, how to judge a humorous contest. Charlie Chaplin said, "A day without humor is a day of waste." So if you are not planning to waste another day, you should attend humorous speeches. You should go and know how to judge a humorous speech. And today, the person who is going to share with me my recipe for the humorous judging is a very nice person. I tried many times to know how to introduce him. So I will share my screen for a second to tell you when I ask his friends and his companions, what did they say? They said, he is selfless, he is dynamic, he is humble, he is available, along with many other adjectives. So this person who is always available, he is even writing the status on his WhatsApp is available. When I asked his spouse about him, she told me he is a funny creature walking on feet. He is always finishing food and say that I didn't see it. He is a dentist by profession, honest, hardworking man who is dedicated to Toastmasters. A team player, he takes pride to enriching the lives of Toastmaster members. Dentist by profession with master's degree in maxillofacial surgery and certified trainer by profession. His zest for leadership and training made him a District 20 director for 2017-2018 after 6 years in Toastmasters. As a District BQD, he won the prestigious Excellent Program Quality Award from Toastmaster International for 2016-2018. Please help me welcome our trainer for today, 4D DTM, Dr. Mohammed Makhlouf.
Did you really ask my wife about me?
Yes, I did.
Are you serious? Okay, guys, let's keep the judging training aside now. We will have revenge with Hazem and Raymond because they used in every contest to put my name and to make jokes about me, about different places. I don't know. Now you know how to make it. Thank you, Hazem, for this amazing DTM to be Hazem, inshallah, for this amazing introduction, excluding my wife. Really, she told you about me? Wow. I think this is the first, okay. She may know now, I'm saying. Are we live now?
And recorded.
Thank you. Good you told me. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, fellow Toastmasters from all over the world. Welcome to the Judges Training for Humorous Speeches. They said that humor or laughter is a medicine. And when you start this journey with laughter, you will find how much it will change your personality and will change the prospect that everybody is seeing you around. So I encourage everybody, if you took a path, next path, try the humorous path. And if you want to have more fun, come and visit us in Laugh Out Loud Toastmasters Club. It's not a marketing, but really you will have a lot of fun. Now I will share my screen. I don't know why they told me to be the last. Everybody told everything about judging. So today, I will not speak a lot. I will ask DTM Toastmasters Hazem as the moderator to see you raising your hands and start answering my questions. We need to have it as interactive and wrap-up session in all aspects of judging. I will focus on special points regarding the humorous speeches. But overall, I need to hear from you. What did you get after 4 days of training about different kind of speeches and judging in these kind of speeches? So, are we ready? If you are ready, thumb up. There is thumb up in the reaction and there is thumb up in the chat box. So please do that. Great, Alan, welcome. Amna, all of you, I'm seeing majority of you. Where is the thumb ups? Yes, Dr. Fatma, Kandal, welcome. Today, our agenda is simple and to the point. First, we will speak about the difference between evaluation and judging. Then we will speak more about the humorous speech to be familiar with the palette. Then the judging criteria in details, barriers to objectivity, especially in the humorous speeches, judges' rights, and the difference between humorous speech, stand-up comedy, and just cracking jokes. So let's start our journey. Let's go. Bismillah. This table is amazing. It summarized the difference between judging and evaluation. The main role of a judge is what? I need to see the chat full of your answers. Yes. Can the participant write in the chat? DTM Hazem?
Yes, DTM Mohammed Makhlouf.
Yes, thank you. So now in the judges, what we are doing is we are selecting the first place winner, the second place winner, and the third place winner. While in evaluation, we are speech appraisal. We just appraise and evaluate and advise the speaker. There is a special criteria for judging, while in evaluation, there is the speech objective. Take care. In the contest, there is no objectives. There is no objectives in the contest. This means there is no right or wrong in the topic that being selected by the contestants. You cannot say as a judge in your mind that because he is doing an informative speech, I will dedicate points from his palette, from his results. You cannot say that. It's the right of the contestant to choose the type of speech that he will speak by. Let's continue. In judging, we are not evaluate. We are not evaluate. Here in evaluation, we are measuring performance against the objectives, against the purpose of the speaker. After the contest, no suggestions, please. Don't go to the speaker and telling him, you were so funny. I like this part of your speech. And if you do some improvement in the last part of your speech, it will be really a winning speech. As a judge, please refrain to do that. Refrain to do that. In the evaluation, please do more than that. Give a lot of suggestions. Give positive feedbacks. Give points of improvement. But differentiate between being an evaluator and a judge. Is it clear? Thumb up if it is clear. Yes. Where is the thumb ups? Great, great. Fantastic. If you can have thumb ups on the chat, this will be also great. So, decisions of the judges is confidential. Is what, Hazem?
Is it confidential?
So if you are a chief judge or a tally counter, is it okay to tell the contestants that 3 of the judges were against you. Is that right?
I think it's left.
Yes, it's left because it's not right at all. So if anything you feel not right, please thumb down. Thumb up for the right things and thumb down for the wrong things. So if I'm saying as a tally counter that the third contestant didn't take a lot of marks, that's why. Or there was a tie between the first and second. I know, but nobody knows other than me. I will tell my club that he did well. It was a tie. Thumb up or thumb down? You choose. Yes, thumb down. So take care. Now, this is the humorous speech ballot. Chief Hazem.
Yes, dear.
I think it looks like one of the other ballots that we saw in the previous days.
International?
Oh my God, why to say it was Didi Wafa? So please, don't put me in this situation. No, there is a slight difference. Of course, Didi Wafa is the best and her palette is the best also. But as a humorous, we have some modifications to adjust the sense of humor in the speech. So they added this part, which is called the audience response, where it have 15 marks. From where they get the 15 marks to have the total the same marks, the total same marks. They got 5 from the grammar, from the correctness. So instead of 10 in the international speech contest, here in this palette, it's only 5. Also, they deducted 5 from the speech development and 5 from the effectiveness. What that tells you? This means that effectiveness and speech development is not important. Thumb up or thumb down?
It is important, isn't it?
It is important. Thumb down. Yes, it is very important because still they count for 30 marks out of 55. But they have more focusing on the reaction of the audience to your humor. This will improve the delivery of the humorous speeches. They are asking to improve the delivery of the humorous speeches. By the way, we agreed to have the first, second, and third place winners. Why we have 10 places here? I think Raymond made it wrong in this, Raymond? Did this ballot, you put it wrongly here, or did I put it wrongly here, or? Guys.
No, Hazem told me to write it.
Here. Who knows from the audience? Write in the chat why there is 10 places here. As a judge, I suppose only to write the third, second, and first place winners. Why we have 10 here? Who knows? Nobody is writing in the chat. Something wrong?
Ruantai said.
Excellent. Who else? The tie-breaking, Khalid. Welcome, Khalid Amin from Bahrain, our champion. Yes, the tie-breaking judge. So let's have a brief about the tie-breaking judge because I think nobody mentioned the tie-breaking judge. Yes, Sahar, excellent. Nina, amazing, perfect. So the tie-breaking judge role is a little bit different than the judge's role. The tie-breaking judge will, the chief judge will keep the palette of the tie-breaking judge in his pocket. When there is a tie between one of the places, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, he will open the tie-breaking judge to break this tie. So for that, the tie-breaking judge and only the tie-breaking judge have to write the places from the first contestant till the last contestant. In one of the district contests, we were having 11. When I was PQD, we were having 11 contestants in each category. So he has to write 11 places. So it's a challenging, and trust me, it's a challenging process. And sometimes you are the one, as a tiebreaker, you are the one who decide who is the winner. So when you are taking the tie-breaking judge, take it seriously and do it to the best of your ability. Okay, don't forget to write your name and to sign in the ballot. Otherwise, it will not be counted. Okay, let's move on. Now, I will not speak. I want audience who knows about the ballot from the previous 3 sessions. I want now you to speak. What is the first part in the content and what it denotes for? Anybody raising hands? I want you to speak about it in 10, 15 seconds. Just give me a hint about it. Who can speak? Raise hands.
I think they didn't have their dinner yet.
Okay, so who can speak about the development?
I don't see hands, doctor.
Okay, so it's mainly about the purpose, if he will structure the speech, about the opening, body, conclusion, illustrations, facts and figures. Did he use props or no? Exactly, Nina, excellent. Smooth transitions, the ideas is well organized, all these things. And the development is 15 marks here. But take care, we are speaking about humorous speech. Suppose, is it mandatory to have opening, body and conclusions and well-organized ideas in a humorous speech contest? Yes, yes, originality. We will speak about originality later on. Okay, the next part is the effectiveness. And in the effectiveness, here we are speaking, yes, Ghada, about the purpose, yes, the first one. Now effectiveness, judgment of how speech came across. Was the purpose clear or not clear? Was the audience, the topic to the audience, was it interested? Was it related to the audience? Did they like it or no? This is the second part. The third part is the value. What is the value of his speech? Did the speakers have something original to him or no? The ideas, important ideas or no? What is the value? What is the take-out message from his speech? Take-home message from his speech. How good the humor included. Yes, Sunil, excellent. The last part in the content is especially for the humorous speeches. It's the response of the audience. It's how the audience take your jokes, take your humor, approach your speech, understand the laughter or no. But take care. Some clubs are doing trick here. As a judge, please take care about that. Some of the clubs are bringing a lot of members and start doing a lot of laughter and fun. So the audience or the judges will feel that the response is very high. In this case, measure it with your response. What is your response to his laughter and the audience response to his laughter? And see if it is really proper or no. So don't fall in that trap of manufactured response. Yes, Hazem, it's a trap. So as a judge, yes.
I have a question here, doctor. Since we are in the COVID-19 era, and most of the contests are online. So how can I measure this in an online environment like Zoom or Microsoft Teams or any other online contest? Or shall we discriminate, avoid it, or
No, no, no. It was clearly mentioned as per the TI rules, the new, not the new rules, the slightly modified rules of the judging, is to consider your response to the reaction. For this point, consider your response to the speech, because you are not seeing the reactions of the audience. So consider your reaction. You compare between your reactions and the different speeches. Great. So happy that everybody is participating. Let's continue participating together. Let's continue interacting. And now the next part. Oh, delivery. How much delivery is important for humorous speeches? Hazem, you were competing before.
yes?
How much it is important for the humorous speaker? Crucial. Nina, excellent. Very important. Thank you, Gada. Hazem, what do you think?
Yes, content without delivery is like you have a soup without salt. Can you
Exactly.
eat a soup without salt?
So
Can you
delivery
drink-
is the key to open the hearts of the audience and put whatever you want inside. John, excellent. Very much. Yes.
Very much. Most important.
Very much. Most important. And take care here, one tip for the judges to consider and for the contestants also. When you are delivering a humorous speech, put in your mind to a little bit exaggerate your reactions, exaggerate your body language, your facial expression. And trust me, this will create a lot of...
42 here. On the island of Sicily, you will find a gravestone.
Okay. So first is the physical, gestures, expressions, body language, effectiveness of speaking area. This is very important. So if there is a speaker saying, I'm a humorous speaker, speech, no need to move, I can deliver my humorous speech standing. Is that proper? No, you will lose some marks here. As a judge, you should consider the humorous speech as a speech. As we can see now, you have to put a mark for the physical, for what he performed. Voice, monotonous. Sometimes majority of the club speeches in the humorous are monotonous. They are just cracking jokes with monotonous. So take care. As a judge or as a contestant, your tone has a mark here, your voice, flexibility, pitch, variety, volume, monotonous or multi-tone, clear, audible, understandable or not. This is very, very important. Exactly, Milton Diamond, yes. And the manner. Am I dull or enthusiastic? Am I ensuring what I'm saying assure or not? Interest of the audience, I'm showing interest to the audience. Does the speaker believe in his message or no? This is very crucial in the humorous speech. More difficult than any kind of other speeches. To convince the audience to laugh is very, very difficult. So you have to believe in what you are saying first, then they will laugh on it. And we will know how to do that. And the last part, appropriateness. And we all know, what this means, appropriateness.
The audience, is the language appropriate for the audience or not?
Yes, fitting of the occasion we are speaking about. All these things. Yes, clear humor. Clean humor. Madam Alka, we will speak about the clean humor in a bit. Sure. Correctness. Am I late? I think you forgot something in the oven. That's why the bell is ringing, Hazem.
Yes,
Please
yes.
get it. Okay, focus on what the speaker said. Now, correctness and the grammar and punctuation, it's have only 5 marks. This gives a little space to crack some jokes in an improper language. I mean, not clean language. I mean, improper grammar. So to crack some jokes. So improper grammar here is not highly considered. So put that in your mind. Give a space for the speaker to give more humor. Okay. Now, as a judge, there is some barriers of objectivity you have to think about. The first barrier, that guy is a humorous, he is funny by nature. I love his speeches in the club. He is now, I'm judging now in the division or in the area or even in the club. And that guy is a dull guy. He never smiles at the club. How he will give a humorous speech? Don't fall in the trap of halo effect in all categories, not only in the humorous. How can this happen?
Yes.
He is dynamic in his delivery, but no content. Is it a good speech? Thumb up or thumb down? Thumb down, yes. Okay, next. What a cool hairstyle. But no delivery. Yes. Thank you, John Joseph. And the third one, I saw him several times doing the same speech. Every year he's coming with the same speech. I will not hear him again. I fed up. I'm a judge. Is it okay? No. So halo effect is very important. Remove all the past from your mind and consider seeing this contestant as if he is doing it for the first time. Put full concentration, full listening, and you will judge him as what he is doing today, not what he did in the past or what he did good before or what is his culture or what is his nature. It is not that matters. What is mattering is what he is doing now. What matters is what he is doing now. Now, reverse halo effect. I hate him. He was our president and he didn't do anything in the club. How I will judge him? He didn't do. He has nothing, no good traits at all, unfavorable. All his traits are unfavorable. But he did a good speech. So I will give him accordingly. Or he has a questionable grammar like me. But but his speech is good. So give him marks for his speech and deduct from the grammar according to the amount of marks for the grammar. This is how you can judge and don't fall in the trap of reverse halo effect. The third trap we will speak about is, oh, he's wearing casual. He's not wearing a tie. We are in a contest. Not like Hazem. See how he's dressing. How can I judge you? No.
You hate me.
There is different cultures. Yes. That doesn't matter. Exactly, John. That doesn't matter. Social behaviors are not common. Behaviors from club to club is different. Cultures in the same club is different than another club. So don't put that in your mind. Focus on what he is doing. Unless he is preaching the manner. If he is preaching the manner mark, deduct from the manner mark, which is 15 or 10 marks. Not more than that. Are we still following? Thumb up if we are still following. Great. Great thumb ups. Thank you, guys. Yes, let's move on. What is your right? Who knows? BG, welcome. Who knows what is your right? One of the important rights that you have as a judge. Who knows? I will tell you. I love to do that.
Yes, protest. I would say protest.
Yes, not objection, rather. It's called protest. There is a big difference between objection and protesting. Now, to whom you should protest? Who knows? To whom you should protest? Tell me. Yes, tell me. To whom you should protest? Chief Judge? Yes, Heba.
Or contest master.
No, not contest chair. Chief Judge. Yes. What Hazem is doing, I don't know. Anyway.
Everyone come and protest to me. Protest to me. Thank you.
So take care, because during the humorous speeches and other speeches, of course, but in the humorous, many are taking topics from the internet, quoting parts more than 25% of his speech. And this breaches the originality of the speech, because the judge can protest, or the contestant can protest on two things only: the originality and the, who knows the second one? The originality and what?
Quotes,
The
quoting more than 25% of the time.
Yes, this is the originality. He can protest against originality and, who knows, eligibility. Guys, timing is not the responsibility of the judge. Some are writing time. Time is not related to it at all. Time is not for it. Only eligibility and originality. Eligibility, is he eligible to compete? He is in a paid club and he is a paid member in a paid club or not? Originality, did he quote from different origin more than 25% of his speech? Please take care as a judge, especially in humorous speech contest. Take care for originality, especially in the club level. For originality, it's applied for all categories now in the new rules: table topics, humorous, evaluation, and international speeches. In all categories, it is applied originality and eligibility. So you raise a protest to the chief judge, and he will discuss that as a chief judge. We will not discuss details about it because it's the role of the chief judge. Is it clear? Thumb up if you are following. When you can protest and how can you protest and to whom you can protest. Excellent. Excellent, guys. Let's move on. Know the rules. Know the rules. Prevent misconceptions. One of the main misconceptions, I told it at the beginning, is this it is an informative speech. It is not a motivational. It is a humorous speech in the international category. It is the right of the speaker to choose the type of the speeches. Please refer to the speech contest rule book. It is in the first paragraph, in the first page. It is the right of the speaker to choose the type of speech he will speak through. Excellent. Okay, it's a drama speech. I don't like drama speech, Hazem. I like speeches about laughter. Oh, he is using more body language than content. I couldn't get properly his content because He is like acting, not speaking. This is his right to choose the way he would deliver. And it's your right to follow the ballot and put the marks. That's how we choose the best speaker in each contest. First, second, third place. So misconceptions is not, take care. Don't tell me, they told me that. Exactly, Gayatri. This is where bias plays. I heard a lot of comments about last year and year before last year in the international level saying that how come they choose these winners? Because most of their speeches are acting, not speaking. But they deliver it well and they deserve the best in this contest. They are the best in this contest.
Great.
Exactly. Let's move on.
Yes.
Let's move on. And it's the contest time now. Please help me welcome our contest chair for tonight, DTM to be soon, Hazem Ibrahim.
Thank you, DTM Dr. Mohammed Makhlouf, past District 20 Director. And for today, we have two contestants. First contestant is Toastmaster Hanan Haloush, and second contestant is Toastmaster Rajshekhar Mamidiana. So judges, I'm assuming that all of you are judges. Please have your ballots in front of you because we are going to mark the ballots for the two contestants. And at the end, we will have a poll selecting who is the first place and who is the second place.
Hazem, there is a link in the chat box for the ballots. They can download it immediately now.
Okay. Can you send it to me, Doctor?
It's in the chat box. Raymond sent it. DTM Raymond sent it at the beginning. They can go up in the chat box.
I will resend it. If it's there, yes, it's there. I will resend it again. So the ballot have been sent to everyone in the chat box. So you can download the ballots. And please help me welcome the first contestant, Toastmaster Hanan Haloush.
Fifth contestant. Contestant number 5, Hanan Haloush. Here's my number. Hanan Haloush. Over to you.
You might be wondering, and yes, I'm single. But don't worry, I'm not gonna give you my number. Or am I? No. I'm not. Contest Master, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, good afternoon. Contest Master, are you still married? Sorry. My married friends keep asking me why I'm still single. I never ask them why they are still married. Seriously, guys, when are you going to break up and live your life? Yuck. What's wrong with them? When I reach my late 20s and still unmarried, my family dynamics changed completely. They started pointing fingers at me and say, see her? That's the way you'll end up if you don't hook a husband from college. It got so bad that my mom was convinced that I was possessed by a genie. Can you believe that? She thought that the genie was in love with me. He was eating with me. He was drinking with me. He was even sleeping with me. One time, she went to the sheikh to find out what was wrong with me. And you know what he asked for? He asked for a pair of my panties. I wonder what he will use it for. You think he might wear it? It didn't stop at that. My mom started choosing a husband for me. I never even let her choose a restaurant whenever we go out for dinner. Her choice in men is like her choice in restaurants. She wants me to marry Firiji Swileh men, while I want Piccola Milano men. My aunts act as if being unmarried is some kind of a disease I need to take care of. Time is ticking, Hanan. What are you waiting for? You never find a husband at your age. You wanna die alone? Go find your husband. Okay. Where is the husband shop? In which mall? Once I found the husband, you know where? In Friday Market. With no spare parts, no maintenance, and no guarantee. The guy there told me, take him. He's not heavily used. He was used by a doctor. I told him, no, I don't want a used husband. I want a brand new husband. My aunts say, being single is sad. Being single is wrong. Do you want to be sad and wrong? No. I don't want to end up with a husband who spent the whole day playing in his nose. At work, my boss thinks since I'm still single, then I'm available. Available to stay late in office. Available to come to work on weekends. And available to take any leftover holiday slots. I'm picky in my selections. And that's not bad. Men get to be picky about women. And I'm supposed to take the first man that looks at my way? Come on. Seriously. We women spend more time picking out our shoes than selecting the man we want to spend the rest of our life with. And you know when I said men are picky? It's more than picky. Men are impossible to please. If you are liberal, they will consider you easy. If you are conservative, they will think that you are too uptight. But if you are freakingly awesome, then you'll be a good choice as a friend. I believe I found success in life in different areas. Like watching my favorite TV show, Desperate Housewives, as much as I want without having a husband sitting next to me trying to steal the remote and watch football. It's really great. No one is judging me. Except maybe now. You are all judging me. But at least I get to stay home at night and watch Desperate Housewives. Being single gave me more time and money to correct myself. My hair, where is my hair? My face and my body. To stay 20. And there is plenty of time to find a husband. And many will run after me. It's really not that bad being single. No shouting, no snoring, no bad morning breath coming to kiss you. The only thing you have to worry about is all married people trying to trick you to become like them because they are jealous. To all still single men and women out there, don't feel bad for being unmarried. Feel fortunate for living your own life. And feel bad for all existing in a life unlived. We are happy and right. We are not merely surviving, we are thriving. But hey, if you are tall, dark, handsome, and will take me to Piccola Milano for dinner, here's my number. Contact
Okay. So, shall we give them a minute to mark the ballot, DTM Dr. Makhlouf?
Yes, please.
Okay. So 1 minute for the judges to mark their ballots. And it starts now.
Toastmaster Hazem, you may continue.
Thank you. And our second contestant for today is Raj Sekar Mamidana. And here it is.
I agree, right? Yeah, like I remember my first show, I performed for Triple 8, there's a Triple 8 in Hyderabad. So I performed there, I wrote a series of jokes, I was expecting nothing less than an applause for every joke. So I cracked a joke, I paused, so that audience can laugh. Audience also paused. And some people, they sit in the first row and they look at me as if they are suffering from constipation. And there'll be one guy in the audience, he won't laugh for anything. I asked him, sir, why are you not laughing? Everybody laughing, why are you not laughing? I hate you, I'll go home and laugh. My age now, 22. Okay, fine, like, what do you think my age is, ma'am? Just a wild guess. Hey, why are you forcing a letter? She can see me, no? What do you think is my age? 20. Come here, man. You should do comedy, I'll sit there and I'll enjoy. Just age. 40. Yeah. I am 35. I have voter ID also, I can show it to you. But you may not recognize, I look like Ranbir Kapoor there. I had hair, it's not like I was born like this. That's 35, that's fine, let's not bargain anymore. I'm at that age where everybody is worried about my weight. I'm not married. By choice only, ma'am. Now there is a lot of pressure, man. Everybody wants me to get married. Like my parents, like now they have given up also, my parents. Like until 2 years back, whichever function I go, my parents are like, hey, Rashika, come here. There's a girl, no, why don't you look at her? Why don't you talk to her? Why don't you, maybe you can marry. Now they don't care. They just call me, Rashika, come here. That girl is there now. She has a kid, take him to washroom. And it's not that I did not try, I tried my best, man. When I was in engineering, I fell in love with this girl, topper of the class. The idea was in the future, at least one of us will work. But after BTech, she got placed somewhere. You know my family responsibilities. I had to do my MBA. So in 2008, we had a breakup, man. My girlfriend sent me a message saying it's over. So I immediately recharged her mobile. He said, not the balance, our relationship is over. But we men, we keep waiting, man, because true love comes back, no? So I kept waiting for her all these years, and recently I found her on Facebook. The first thing you do when you find your ex on Facebook is to see if she's married or not. She was. The second thing you check how her husband is looking. He was so bad, I was very happy. I liked all her pictures. I liked all her pictures, man. But there was this one picture where she was standing with her kid, and the kid's name is Rajshekhar. I was like, why? I did nothing. And in India, no. I'm telling you, if you are 35 and you're not married, there's a lot of pressure society puts, man. Oh, the kind of pressure. The other day, I went to this restaurant, my favorite restaurant. I ordered masala dosa. How many of you like masala dosa here? I ordered masala dosa. I was about to eat it in front of me, newly married couple. Both of them ordered one dosa. See, I understand you got married newly, like you spent all the money. I'll pay for the extra dosa, no? Both of them ordered one dosa, and the newly married couple do overacting, man. That girl picks up a bit of dosa, looks at him. When she does that, that guy bites her finger, she's like, Abba naughty. I am there sitting with my dosa. Waiter is like, sir, you want some help? Come here, you eat bakwas. That's it for me. Thank you so much. Back to you. Thank you.
Okay, judges, you have again 1 minute to mark your ballots for the second speaker. Thank you.
Toastmaster Hazem, you may continue.
And now the 1 minute is over, so please, judges, put down your pens and let's listen to our trainer for today, DTM Mohammed.
Can we have the poll first?
Okay, so we will start a poll, selecting the winners.
Toastmaster Hazem, which poll should I?
Yes,
Okay.
it's launched.
Done.
DTM Makhlouf, we have 31 out of 64, 32 out of 64. We have 71% voted.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have.
Yes, we can end.
We can end the poll,
Yes, please.
and poll has been ended.
Share it, please.
Okay. Shared. So this is the result for the first poll.
So, congratulations for the winner of tonight, Toastmasters Hanan Haloush. I think we have Toastmaster Hanan.
Yes. Toastmaster Hanan, you can unmute yourself.
Can we open her mic, please?
Yes, hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi, how are you? Congratulations
Good.
for taking first place
Thank you.
in humorous speech
Thank
contest
you.
in the district level.
It's so,
And
the pressure
also-
is on with the, like, I'm sure he's a very famous stand-up comedian.
Exactly. Guys who voted for the second speaker, this is a stand-up comedy. He is a stand-up comedian. He is not a humorous speaker. And this was my goal, to clarify between the stand-up comedy and the humorous speech. Part of the stand-up comedy is body language and vocal variety and that. But there is a big differences between stand-up comedy and humorous speeches. So take care. And now we will talk about good humorous speech. Toastmasters Hanan, you had a great speech regarding the humorous. Are you a funny person by nature?
No, I'm not. I'm the most serious person you can meet.
Oh.
So how could you do that? How could you reach that level of humor?
I think if you put, yes, the first thing is that you need to put a challenge in your mind. You need to, I started writing my speech like since last September. So I was hoping that I would really compete for humors. It never crossed my mind that I would win. The second step is I got a good mentor because he was available and he was there for me. I selected a topic that I have feelings for, that I'm so passionate about, and a topic I'm living, because I needed my feelings to reach the audience. Of course, when I sat with my mentor, he told me what is the criteria for a humorous speech, what exactly I need to take care of. It's not, he was very clear from the beginning, it is not a stand-up comedy speech, it is a Toastmaster humorous speech. So I get to know what is the criteria. I built based on that the structure of that speech. Then in between, we sat together, we agreed together how to make each sentence more humorous. How can we crack a joke about it? Of course, there was exaggeration, the way we can deliver it. And as DTM Mohammed Makhlouf said, it is all in the delivery and the right topic, of course.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Toastmasters Hanan.
Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Now, as a judge, you should see that this participant or the participant already had a speech, had an ideas. Then he put or change or twist or exaggerate or whatever way of cracking jokes he used, but there is a continuous idea, logic, continuous ideas that goes from opening to body to close. And this is what we are saying here, criteria for a good humorous speech. Select topic, usually about yourself, because psychologically, the audience love to be superior to the provider or to the performer or to the speaker. So make jokes mainly about yourself or about a situation you were in. Then create a good speech, like an international speech, not just jokes in different situations without one line connecting them together. Then follow the laughter generator or the laugh generator progress, where you are taking each paragraph, each 2-3 sentences, and twist it in a way that create laugh. This we can speak about it later. Now, what is a stand-up comedy? Stand-up comedy is somebody who's standing behind the mic. As you saw, he was standing behind the mic, and he is delivering in one line different jokes, continual different jokes. Sometimes the jokes has nothing related to each other. He's coming from situation to another situation with a main topic or a main idea behind all. So don't fail in the trap of stand-up comedy, or give your marks. Follow the ballots. If you follow the ballots properly, you will properly judge the contestants. Now, I hope we all understood the difference between stand-up comedy and humorous speech. Tambab, if we know it? Yes. Great, great. Great, thank you, Ram. Okay. Shall we send the, I think no need.
No need.
They understood the difference between stand-up comedy and humorous speech. Now, our conclusion is, and this is not in conclusion for the humorous speech judging training only, but for the judging at all, as a total, the strongest principle of growth lies in human choice. So when you are choosing, choose the best. In this event, choose the best in this event. Thank you very much for being a great audience, and back to our moderator.
Thank you very much, Dr. DTM Mohammed Makhlouf, for your recipe for how to judge stand-up comedy. No stand-up comedy. Is it stand-up comedy? It's not stand-up comedy, right? If it's stand-up comedy, should I judge it? No. Thank you for giving us the right recipe for judging a humorous